Oh, baby. Oh, baby, does it feel good to be out here on my Ninja 400. Hey, Domino's Pizza delivery guy. That is not a Domino's Pizza delivery guy. My bad. That is just a very safety conscious citizen. Time for the daily pull, but I'm taking it really easy because it's just started raining. I did that on a cold engine. Stupid. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to another wet, cold, rainy vlog here in Melbourne. Today, I will be giving you my top 5 tips towards passing your learner's assessment. Shout out to Swerve, who requested this video. This one's for you, my guy. Congrats on the Ninja 400, by the way. Great choice. So just a bit of context, I'm a Victorian. My license assessment was done here in Victoria just over a year ago now, my learner's permit assessment. And these are the things that stuck out to me the most. So let's get straight into it. Number 1, go ride a bike, literally. They actually request that you know how to balance on a bicycle before you arrive at your course. So if you haven't ridden in a while, a bicycle that is, then go do it, because that'll get you familiar with the concept of balancing on 2 wheels with a forward motion. The funny thing is, it was actually a prerequisite for the learner's course that I did. They explicitly stated in the agreement contract that you signed beforehand that you know how to balance on a bike, and they pretty much say don't come if you can't do that. Moving on to tip number 2. Understand the manual transmission. I am very comfortable with a manual transmission, but I did notice that at my learner's course, not everyone was. For a lot of people who've never driven a manual or played many car racing video games with manual transmissions, that is their first exposure to the manual transmission. Like, not only were they trying to learn how to ride a motorcycle, how to balance a motorcycle, all the inputs and the controls, they also were learning how a manual transmission operated at the same time. Oh, I like this. That's a nice Rexy. My favorite gen, arguably. Tip number 3. Don't just treat the learner's assessment as a test that you have to pass. Treat it as a course, a learning opportunity, because that's what it is. Yes, it is a big commitment, it's expensive, and it may seem like a hassle, but oh boy, is it worth it, because the content is invaluable to people who don't have motorcycle mentors or much exposure to roadcraft regarding motorcycles, and I had zero exposure to that. So the 2-day course was amazing because it armed me with not just the knowledge I needed to hit the road, but it gave me more confidence. It made me feel like, hey, I can actually do this. I have some frameworks to navigate sticky situations. So don't just let it go in one ear and out the other. Don't aim to just cram for the theory test and then forget it as soon as you've passed. Keep it in mind, soak it all in, and treat it for what it is, which is valuable knowledge that will help you on your first few years as a motorcyclist on the road. It's good stuff, man. They teach you emergency braking, swerving, slow speed riding, which is stuff that you really do apply to the real world. Tip number 4, relax and enjoy yourself. I know that is a lot easier said than done, and it might not mean a lot coming from someone who passed over a year ago, but it's genuinely a fun experience. I enjoyed it quite a lot. I linked up with the people in my course. We all added each other on Facebook, and 2 days you spend together, so you really feel like you are tackling this gargantuan task together, and it's a really nice feeling, and you know, it's fun. Like, you get to hop on a motorcycle and ride it around a little car park for a bit, and that feeling you get when you first take a motorcycle onto the road is incredible, especially when it's under a controlled environment with multiple supervisors, all your other learner friends that you've made over the past 2 days. It feels safe and it's so fun. It's intoxicating. So enjoy it. Like, genuinely just enjoy the process and be proud of yourself if you pass. And if you didn't, don't stress. They don't want to fail you, so they'll give you another shot, you know, the next week or something like that. These assessors aren't out to fail you. They genuinely want you to pass, and they'll make it as easy as possible. You know, they'll only really fail you if you are making critical errors or just genuinely should not be on a motorcycle. Yeah, that's the F-Moto. That's a cool color scheme. That's a nice looking bike. So don't stress too much. Just relax, enjoy the process, and trust that they're not out to get you. I just also had a really good bunch of people. There was one woman who was really struggling during our course, and she was about to drop out after the first day, but everyone was so supportive. We rallied around her, we G'd her up. She came back for day 2 and she passed. You know, she got her license. Her technical skill wasn't enough alone. She passed because of her technical skill, but she stayed because of the friendship. So yeah, awesome feeling. Relax, enjoy yourself, make some friends, have a good time. Oh, look at this dude. Struggling to stay in his lane a little. Come on, mate, pick one. What are you doing? I don't trust him and his flappy bumper. Okay, my final tip for you guys. Tip number 5. Always remember to head check. That is a massive one. The moment you fail to do a head check, it's considered a critical error. And those are what actually get you fails on your assessment. So drill it in. Like, really remember to head check, because it's not just something you need for your test, it's something that'll save you out on the roads. A good majority of the people I know who ended up failing their learner's assessment failed due to forgetting a head check. So easy to forget, especially in the moment when you're nervous, you're thinking about whether you can balance the bike, control your clutch, all the inputs. It's often the last thing on your mind, and by the time you remember it, it's kind of already too late because it's the first thing you've got to do. You've got to head check. They even make you head check when you're getting onto your bike, and it's part of the process where I was actually assessed. I don't know if that's the case for anywhere else, but yeah, head checks are a very vital part of riding a motorcycle, and they make that really clear in the assessment. So remember, head check, head check, head check. If you're not sure, head check, because they're not going to fail you for doing a head check, but they will fail you for not doing a head check. Good luck for anyone who's going to go attempt their learners. Look forward to seeing you guys out there on 2 wheels. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all of the support. I will catch you on the next one.